Hello and welcome back to the Puncher's Chance YouTube channel. I'd like to join here today by Carvell ahead of your Welsh middleweight title clash. Carvell, how much are you looking forward to on Saturday?
Oh, I can't wait. Obviously, was a good way to heat things up then. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and with that, with the media, with the press conference, you don't always get that at this level. For you as a fighter, how much does that help you get in the mood, get ready, get excited for this fight?
Yeah, definitely. I'm 100% in the mood now. Like, I can't wait after that. The little back and forth. Do you know what, though? He was a lot more humble than I thought he was going to be. So yeah, obviously props to him. But yeah, obviously, this is what, us sort of fighters need. We need this kind of stuff to get ready for the big stages then. You know, it's only like a small venue or whatnot. Do you see what I mean? So it's a good... messed up then is a good way to get us ready for the big shows.
Yeah, and with that and with the talk, both of you seem to have a pretty good idea of what you think the other person's going to be like. And with that, how confident are you that A, the Willy you expect to turn up is the one that's going to turn up, and then B, how you're going to deal with that?
Do you know what? Obviously, I'm not in Willy's head, so I don't know. He's not in my head, so he don't know. But honestly, I think he's going to do exactly the same as he did in the Ethan George fight. As I said to you guys before, I don't think he's as fit as he thinks he is. Don't think he's as good as he thinks he is. So, but yeah, we'll have to see on Saturday night. Oh, and hopefully he comes to fight and makes it a good fight, you know?
And do you think he's looking past you a little bit in the sense of he's won that Ethan George fight, so he's thinking, I've done this level, I'm good, but actually, you're not Ethan George, you're your own problem in your own right.
Yeah, like, obviously, like, respect to Ethan. He's a great kid. But honestly, I think I'm just levels above. You know, I feel like Ethan could have beat Willy in his last fight. Obviously, if he would have been a bit more active or whatnot. But, you know, I'm going to pressure him, and I'm going to use some educated pressure, and he ain't going to like it, and I'm going to break him down. And yeah, it's going to be a good clinical performance.
And with the performance, you predicted a knockout, and you'd not had one yet in your career, but having spoken to people, you hit like someone who should be knocking people out. Yeah. Now that Willy's going to turn up and give you a fight, are you expecting that maybe this is the time to get that?
Yeah, you know, it's like when you're fighting against journeymen who are either running away or covering up, it's hard to get a knockout. Do you see what I mean? So 100% when he comes to fight and, you know, he makes a mistake, then I can knock him out 100%.
And with this fight, obviously, it's the first time you've had a big, proper, full camp all the way through for a big fight like this.
Yeah.
How are you feeling in yourself? Are you feeling the best version of yourself?
100%. I was saying to Gary the other day, this is the fittest I've ever been, you know. I'm sparring like 10 rounds, easy, you know. So, honestly, like, it is the best I've felt in probably the whole of my boxing career, to say the least, you know. So, yeah.
And we try not to get too carried away. Obviously, you've got a fight to focus on Saturday night, but do you feel like this is your sliding door moment, that when you get through this, all that this misfortune, the missed fights you've had, that's when you can start to get moving now?
Yeah, I can't wait. Obviously, win this fight, and then we'll move on to bigger and better things then. Hopefully, I don't know what's to come after this, but defend this title maybe, and then fight for a British title. And that's where all the doors open.
And how long do you think you've been waiting for an opportunity like this? How long do you think you've been ready for?
A good year. Good year since, like, obviously I had my last fight on the Black Flash show in May. And thought I didn't fight for a good year just due to, obviously, I've said it obviously a million times, I meant to go for Texas. I was meant to fight places in London, everything. But nothing seemed to happen for me. Everything fell through, you know, just through fighters pulling out and whatnot, or medicals failing, stuff like that, you know. So it was a bit frustrating, and you know, even at times I thought, shall I quit? But you know, I haven't got that in me. Boxing is my life, and I'm hungry. Honestly, I'm hungry, and I'm on Saturday night. I'm going to beat Willy 100%.
Was that a genuine worry then when those opportunities weren't coming, as to whether or not it was ever going to come for you that moment? Were you genuinely worried about
that? I wasn't so much worried because the opportunity will always come. Do you see what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm a good enough boxer, stuff like that, so I just stick to it. But it was more or less disappointing and, like, I don't want to say depressing, but, you know, like that sort of feeling. And it was just like, my heart just felt like it wasn't in it. But I mean, after my last fight, I got this fight. It's just like I'm fired up again. Like I'm a different animal. Soon, so.
And I've got to ask you, we've obviously recently released the magazine with yourself and Willy. Presumably, not only you've read the article on yourself, you've had a chance to flick over to see what he has to say about it as well.
Yeah. Well, he can say what he wants, just like then. He can say what he wants. But come Saturday night, you can only fight, and that's the only way forward. You can fight for it. He can't talk his way for it. So we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. But listen, I ain't losing. I believe in myself. I know I'm not gonna lose. I know I can't lose. I'm hungry, and listen. I got no plan B. So it's happening to me.
Well, that's brilliant. Thank you for your time, Carvell, and all the best on Saturday, my brother.